Lesedi bana baba go bontatemogolo Thokozani emakhosini. I have a message. I received this message last night. It was late, I couldn't record, and like now it's like they're pushing me and saying we've sent you a message, and also Fitisimalaita. This message downloaded last night and I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't able to take phone or record it. But the message is for a young lady who is in her 20s. This message is for a young lady who is in her 20s. The message is from your grandmother. The message is from your grandmother, your paternal grandmother. Ne? And grandma says, know that I'm always with you. Gogo are itse gore ke na le wena ka dinako tsotlhe. And gogo are o botlhoko o palletse ke go ira dilo ka tshwanelo pele a tloga mo lefatsheng. Ne? And this young lady that we are talking about is the first daughter. Ne? She is the first granddaughter. According to Gogo, when Gogo passes the messages, and the father is the only son. Papa Gago is the only son. But the thing is that they are just sorry they couldn't fix dilo santsana ba phela. Gogo are pelo ka e botlhoko kan ga ra khona gore lokise dilo nako e santsane e le teng. We did take care of the child, like ba go tlhokometse when you were born. Stuff were brought like we normally do if there is a new baby. There's family members, whether maternal or paternal, actually paternal from the paternal side, they take clothes to the mother's side where the child is born to show that they accept the child. They take clothes, newborn baby clothes, to accept the baby and to acknowledge that they have a child in that house. Again, so Gogo Ara, they did that, but the only thing that she is sorry about is that they didn't pay damages. Okay, she says we've tried, mara ka go se bane le matlhatsi a gore re phomelle go padile gore re patele ditshwanelo tse batlegang, ne? And then it shows gore Gogo was staying in her mother's house. Gogo was never married, ne? Because great grandmother comes through, ne? I don't know if this makes sense. The great grandmother comes through and says, she is my daughter, acknowledging Gogo as her daughter, ne? And the great grandmother says, we know that things were not done accordingly, but we accepted the child. And great grandmother narata papa gago thata. Great grandmother narata papa gago thata because your father was the firstborn son, grandson to the family, ne? And then it shows her great grandmother had other kids, but they were ladies, ne? They were women, and those kids have children. And then I don't think it's more than 2. If it's your grandmother, and there's probably 1, because they are showing me a lot of women ka mo ntlong, but those women ba ba mpontshang bona ka mo ntlong ya Gogo, those are not your grandmother's kids, ne? Those are also grandchildren, if I can say so, if this makes sense. These women that I'm seeing ka mo ntlong ke bana ba sister Gogo, ne? You'll excuse me guys, because when these messages come through, it's like you're opening. They just want to pass these messages, ke Gogo kamo, and then ke great grandmother kamo, and the father is standing there, is not saying anything, because the father is like and then I'm also not happy because I didn't do things the way they were supposed to be done. But it's not like I didn't want to. I didn't have the means to do that. Papa na bereka, but mmereko wa gagwe no sa modumelle gore pheta dilo ka mokgwa o na nyakang ka teng. It's like there was not enough income from your father's side. But you must know that your grandmother says she is always with you, and she says she always gave you money to carry when you were at school, because now you are in your 20s, and when grandmother passed on, you were still in your 20s. I get so, but it's like when you were at school, you like to pass go ntlong ya koko, or when you come from school and koko would give you money to carry for the next day for school. That's what she is saying. And she says that she loves you a lot, and then you must know that she is always with you. The thing is that, you know, with us black families, you have to make sure gore o hlaola ngwana kere gore o bane le di rights tso tsotlhe mo ngwaneng wa mo hlaola and then wa mo nyala. So those things were not done. So but koko are, you must know gore I'm always with you, and great grandmother always says no gore we are always with you, we are watching over you, as your father is on the other side ona le bona le ena akere. So but great grandmother le ena wa bolela gore I also loved my grandson a lot. Koko wa bolela gore I love my grandson a lot, and it's a pity that my daughter couldn't get married like your grandmother. Your grandmother, it's a pity that she wasn't married. She stayed at her maternal house until she passed on, I guess. And that's the message that I'm getting from the great grandmother. So, but the grandmother says she's always with you. She will always be there to protect you. And then if you want to speak to her, you must just say her name, Mbize ugogo, bitsa koko ge o nyaka go communicate le yena, because she know gore you miss her. And then she says I miss you too. And then it's like, oh mtanami, she says oh mtanami. Oh my God, this is so touching. Gogo says, oh ngwanaka batho ba modimo, I wish I could do more gore ke khona gore ke go fe mahlatse le matlhogonolo a ileng gore wa tlhoka, mara fela go ontumella, I will do that. And she says that your mother wasn't happy with you going gabo papa gago. Your mother wasn't happy. Always when you say you are going to pass through your grandma's house or go papa gago, your mother didn't like that, ne? That's what Gogo asbolelang. Your grandmother says that. She says your mother was not happy about you being close to them that much. Mama was not happy at all. So if you're a mother and you know that you have a child, a daughter, who really, really loved her paternal family, especially her grandmother, please, lokolla pelo, and then if you are the person that I'm talking to, you know that your grandmother loved you so much and your father loved you as well. Please know that they are always with you, and that they are sorry that they couldn't do things the way they were supposed to be done. They couldn't do that because of financial issues, I get. But you must know they are always with you. And Gogo says we always took care of her, even though it was not enough. But when she wanted something, I could take money ya bofelo ke mofe, and na understand. But the thing is that the mother was not happy about that. So this is the message that I wanted to pass through, that was downloaded last night. So I'm happy I could get a chance to pass this message through to whoever is in this situation. Make sure you listen carefully to the message. This is for a lady, it's for a woman, a young woman who is in her 20s. I can't say early or late or middle, but she is in her 20s, as in right now. Grandmother passed away when she was still in her 20s, na feditse sekolo. But ka mo ntlong koko o mpontsha gore the house is taken over by women, ne? So I don't understand the women ba ba leng ka mo ntlong gore ke bo mang, but koko wa bolela gore they are not my kids, but they are related to me. And then it seems like ke bana ba sister koko, ne? Ba banyana, they took over. And then le bona, they are not like kering a se batho ba ileng gore ba nyaka dintwa or anything. The thing is that there was someone who was supposed to take care of the house, I get. Hence there is ladies who are there, but I don't know who stays there permanently. So if this resonates with you, know that this message is for you, and then you should know gore your grandmother and your great-grandmother and your father are always looking after you. They're taking care of you on the other side. Ba go lebeletse, ba go tlhokometse, and grandmother wanted to pass this message through. I get you are a first-born granddaughter. I get you are a first-born granddaughter mokoko, even though mama gago o na le bana ba bang, but ka mo ntlong ela ga papa gago o setlogolo sa mathomo sa ngwanyana se ileng gore koko o se ratile, and then your father was the only son. So this is the message that I'm passing through gore o be clear. So I hope this message will find the person, and then bophelo ba gagwe bo tle boloke a lokologe a itse gore koko o na le ena le papa gagwe o na le ena ba mo lebeletse. Although the father doesn't have a lot to say, it seems like even if he was still alive, ne se motho go bolela thata papa gago. So yeah, the grandmother is the one that's doing the talking, and the great grandmother also came in to tell us gore your papa gago was like bona lerato la pelo ya gagwe na rata papa gago thata. So yeah, I hope this message finds you. Lesedi, kganya, thokozani, emakhosini.